Hey guys, it's been a little while. I'm back. It's not that I'm back, I didn't really go anywhere. I went for my second surgery yesterday, and it went pretty well. There was an emergency surgery before me, and they had finished up late, and then they took forever to prep the room. But you know, I'm sure there's a good reason for that, and I'm not mad about it. And I'm ready to be fixed, done and over with, you know. I seen a video talking about these beetles, and I was like, hey, that kind of looks like a ladybug. And I'm like, wait a second, do I have those? And now I need to do bug research. But I wanted to show you guys the garden. It is June 24th. So everything's really taken off. I've been pruning everything the best I can. I can't really walk around very much right now, again. I'd show you, but I'm wearing panties. I don't even have pants on. I'm not even gonna try. It hurts way too much. No, we're not doing that. Sorry guys. But in the meantime, here is the vines. All of my watermelon, pumpkin. I got a whole watermelon growing right there. I don't know how I'm gonna keep it off the ground. I think I'm gonna take a loofah, like what Jess does in Roots and Refuge. She says to grab one of those loofahs, cut the little string in the center, and you can use that netting as like a little net to catch the your bigger melons and stuff. And I'll probably end up doing that. I started I bought some mint from the store, and I separated it out. It was like 2 plants, and I put one with my banana, and I put one in a pot by itself. It's doing really good. Here it is in my banana. And then I put more cardboard down today because I have a lot of cardboard and I wanted to kill the grass along the edges of my thing. Here's some more mint. My tomatoes are doing pretty good. My propagated tomatoes, they're doing pretty good. That one's wilted because it was in the sun. The pumpkin, I wanted to talk to you guys about what the male and female flower looks like for a pumpkin, for a lot of squash, if they've got male and female. Okay, so this is what a male flower looks like, okay? You see how there's nothing behind it? It's just a straight stick. The females have the pumpkin already on it. You see that? See how it's got a pumpkin? So, and so that, that's that when it comes to a lot of the fruit. Or well, not fruit, but a lot of the squashes, like right here with the oh, hi spider, with the watermelon. I can show you what a watermelon, see how this one's got the fruit behind the flower? That's a watermelon, so obviously, but so that way you guys can see the difference. And I'm telling you, these watermelon just don't want to stop growing down here. I've been trying. It's constant. See? Constant. Although I gotta pick up the grass too. I haven't really been doing very much with the grass in here. That's also why I did that, but you see all of this? I don't know what these are. I think those are from ants or something. And there's a little one that I plucked off. It was growing on the side, so I just popped it off and dropped it. I'm doing a lot of chop and drops because it seems to be doing really well. in the sense of adding carbon and whatnot, because it's still green. I think green is for carbon and brown is for nitrogen. I could be wrong, but honestly, I just know that it's working wonders for the plants and it's doing really good. I have harvested a couple of tomatoes already, and they've been fucking delicious. I will say, my little, oh, I just broke it, but it was growing. Still, I just broke it. That's horrible. Okay, so, I don't know what kind of bug that is. It's kind of been pretty elusive. But as you can see, I'm constantly having to prune everything. Having a garden is not no work necessarily. And then I also planted, my seeds came in. I bought seeds, so I planted sugar babies, and I planted some, like here are my sugar babies, and over there there's sugar babies too, but right next to it there's honeydew melon. I love fresh honeydew. I don't like it from the store because they pick it when it's not ripe, and it stays like that. It's not like your average fruit. It doesn't get sweeter or anything. It just stays where it's at and then it rots. So melons are a little different. That's why I don't like melons from the store. And then here is my strawberry mounds. They're doing excellent. I've been eating strawberries, but still have the slugs. But they're running like crazy. Now, people keep telling, well, one person who told another person, those two people keep telling me that the runners die when you play with them, but I've literally been moving them and they haven't died. Like, they just haven't. They have not died. I don't know what to tell you, other than they haven't died. And I've been literally just gently picking them up like this. Oh, that one's got a root in the ground. But if it's like this, I'll just gently move it over. Like right here, I want it to go right there. And I'm gonna put something down on top of it so it doesn't, really move around. But look at all of them. They're so good looking. And I've been making sure that I take off all of the spotty leaves. And then my peppers, they're doing really good. If my bed doesn't look so good, it's because chop and drop. And then on top of that, earlier, just to get myself outside, because I've been feeling a little cooped up, I was pulling all the grass up around the edges, so it's not really perfect. And it's not perfect either way, because I can't really do too much, but you know, it still looks a lot better than it did. But look at my peppers. They're doing so good. So with peppers, when they're young, what you do to make them bush out more, is you find spots. Let me find a good spot. Okay. So like right here. No. Okay, right here. You see how there's a flower? Anytime you have a flower right there, it's gonna split, right? So on your splits, when you see a flower, take it off. And it'll continue to split over and over and over and over again. And that's how you get bushy plants with the peppers. And my sunflowers came up. I pulled up all of my potatoes the other day before my surgery, my second surgery, so I could get potatoes. And I got a nice bit, but I didn't get the bit in which I probably could have gotten if I waited for them to fully harvest, or like to fully bloom and everything, and harvest it then. But I wanted potatoes, homegrown potatoes, really badly. I was craving it. So I just got sweet potatoes in here now. And I've got this cantaloupe that's surprisingly still alive. It almost got choked out. Not like choked out, but it almost got blinded from how many leaves were there from the potatoes. And then I still have those potatoes in the fridge. And then here are my sunflowers. Not everything came up, but that's okay, because this is my junk bed. I wanted to use it to see how much good that the sunflowers would do for the soil, because this is my soil from everywhere kind of deal. So I planted sunflowers in here, and only these ones didn't get eaten by something, and even still, it's still getting eaten by something. I don't know what's eating it because I got the bantams right here. And those two girls are sitting in the same thing. I'm gonna kick them out because they're kind of stupid. They're not stupid, but they're extra broody, so they think that this is what they need to do. So I'm gonna kick them out because they don't need to be doing that. I'll take the one that can fly. Stop, girls. Why are you so difficult? Goodness. Ugh, they are so difficult. Little Rosie, get back in here. You girls get back in. No, no, no. Everybody needs to get back in. Rosie, get in. There you go. Look at them. They're all saucy little butt heads. And I bet you those two that were sitting in there didn't even come out to eat earlier, which is why they're eating now. That's why you don't want them broody, because they don't really eat or drink anything. So they've got no eggs, but they're sitting in there. They're basically killing themselves. It's frustrating as crap. But my pumpkin vine is doing really good. I've been, like I said, trying to make sure. Oh, here are those bugs. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. You know? I don't know if those are ladybugs or well, I guess they're not just ladybugs, because look. They're eating holes and stuff, so I guess they're not ladybugs. And those are squash beetles or something. I don't know. They're really bothering me. And then, nothing came up in these little pots. Nothing. Nothing at all. So I don't know what I did with that. I know that the chicken scratched up one of them, and then some other bird did too. But my tomatillos, they smell so good. I love the smell of these. I planted some bok choy. The bok choy is coming up. It's all right here too. Why are ants moving in? I think it's time for some diatomaceous earth. That's what I think. I'm tired of these ants. I hate ants. And I hate them because they're coming into my house for no reason. It's not for no reason, but they're coming into my house, and my house is not dirty like that. And it's bothering me because I don't even have sugar on the counter. So it's like, it's really frustrating. My zinnias are doing really good. There's a spider. I got actually my boo to cut 3 of them for me. My time's been doing pretty good. So is my parsley. I've been having to come out here and actually cut it down because I haven't been using it enough. But see, I bought these. And my cantaloupe over here is doing really good. And I planted spinach over here, right? And it's kind of doing okay. It needs more water. I need to tell my boo that. Maybe then he'll water it more. I planted a whole bunch over here. And then I got one vine ripe one, or well, it's ripening on the vine. The other ones are in the windowsill, so I'm kind of excited. My okra is struggling. This is my okra. I have 2 plants left now. And my peppers over here aren't doing the best, but they're doing a lot better than they were, which is good. Somebody's laying an egg. Goodness. My apple tree's doing pretty good, one of them. The other one's not there anymore. That's pretty cool. You know, at least one of them's there. I hate what happened to Pancakes. She was my kitty. I got her from my granny, and she was here for a few months, and then she got hit by a car. That was pretty upsetting. And it was fresh when I came back to the house, because rigor mortis hadn't even set in. When I picked her up, she was desecrating herself. So unfortunately, that happened. My lemongrass is really doing really good. It smells so good. I love touching it. If you ever get lemongrass, just touch it. It smells so good. Oh, I love the smell of lemongrass. Oh, he tried to mount her. Didn't work. My coriander's doing really good. Actually, it's doing so good it's falling over. My eggplant here, I think that's from a pest. A fly specifically. Don't know. But my carrots were doing good. They were... I think they were the Nantes half long or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I have not been weeding very well over here. The spinach died and I just kind of stopped caring about this corner over here. As you can see with my poor skills over here. And then, see all these ants? I hate ants. And it, you know, it's not them specifically, it's the fact that the ants go wherever they want. And it bothers me because it's like, look man, I didn't make this for you guys. I made this for me. So why are you being so bothersome? And like, it sucks because the moment you start digging and then ants come out and then you're covered in ants and the ants bite you and they're annoying and blah, blah, blah. They're painful. They're super painful, you know, and it really sucks. I don't like ants. They are very, very horrible. Oh, and my boo got me some mums and I planted them from the first surgery. Dude, speaking of, okay, so tell me how when we were shopping, I was using that cart that you use, the automatic cart, right? The one that you can drive. And I was using it, I backed up on somebody. I didn't even look behind me. But the person didn't let me know they were there either. They were just right up on my ass. So it was like, and like the worst part is they were right up on my ass. They were trying to get to, I think it was the potatoes and I was in front of them or something. And I was trying to move. And when I looked to my side, I didn't look behind me. All I did was look to my side. That was embarrassing. I was so embarrassed. I pulled over to the side. I bumped back into him trying to go forward because I was freaking out. Like, it was ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. I hate this. God, and the guy looked at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, look, you've seen everything that happened. Why are you looking at me like that? Like, what the people are ridiculous. And then there's some nice people, and then there's some not so nice people. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is if I don't keep up on these I wanted to plant something that would be like a ground cover in here, which is why I got the grass, the lemongrass in here. But it's not spreading fast enough. Ah, shit. You can watch me. Ugh. And then I hate how my bed is square instead of rectangular. And I say that because I needed a rectangle, and then I should have known, don't listen to anybody when they tell you something else when it comes to this, because to be honest with you, I'd have been better off trying to reach across a rectangle than I would this square. And I'm talking like a smaller rectangle, not a big one. And now I'm over here being dumb about this. I need to move. I need to go. I need to stop. But I can't stop because it needs to get done. And I could ask my boo to do it, but he's already doing everything else. So I really don't want to burden him with some more stuff, you know? And that's kind of frustrating. Because when you think like that and you need something done, but you don't want to ask because you're thinking like that. And it's like, fuck, man. And it's not because he'll bitch about it. It's because I just don't want to overload him with more stuff. You know, I'm just trying to be considerate. And people think it's because I'm super, like, he's trained me or whatever, but it's not that at all. And it's really frustrating because that's a stupid thing to think of. Like, I'm happy as can fucking be. The only problem is I'm selfless. So it's like, fuck, man. I have to ask for help. So, you know, I like not asking for help. That's something I don't want to do. And now I have to ask for help. It's the worst. I hate it so much. But I'm so excited. Everything's growing. Everything is gonna go really good, you know. If I can get this to go in there. I don't want it to go down that way because that's where, oh, I just broke it. Totally on accident. But that's okay, there's a growth nodule right there. You see that? You see that? Because it's a fucking squash. I still want you in there though. Get in there without breaking. There we go. There we go. See, now we're good. That's plants are a little more delicate than you would think. And I really like how this one butterfly seems to like our spot. There's like this white butterfly that comes. Oh, look, here's a good example of those bugs. Ow, fuck, ow, shit. See? See? Those are not ladybugs. They're not. And I think those two are screwing each other. But I think those two are screwing each other. Oh yeah, see? Check that out. Filming bugs having sex. Because it's totally normal, right? And this guy. But you look for the leaves, or the underside of the leaves. And the underside of the leaves will have the eggs for it. They're like yellow eggs or whatever. I seen them the other day. See? This guy's just nomming on that shit. You guys see that, right? Can you see that? All right, there we go. This leaf, that bug, it just fell. That's lame. God, I hope they stop. now I'm not being nice to them. I don't like that. Oh my God, look, my, I think they're called canna lilies. They could be calla lilies, but I don't remember. They're from my mom's. But they're about to bloom. Look at that bad boy. But they're about to bloom. They're yellow. I like yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. Actually, I like all of the colors, but I really like yellow. And orange and green, but you didn't hear that from me. So that's everything. Oh, and the corn. I haven't showed you guys the corn. So I think peaches and cream corn is a dwarf variety. So that's why it's not as tall as me, but it's almost there. I'm 5 foot. Not taller. Okay, so for real though. And my corn fell. I think I'm gonna have to stake it up, but it looks like it's trying to grow like that anyway, so I don't think I need to. And then of course the grass is growing back. Did you know corn is grass? I didn't until I was watching somebody, and then they were like, oh yeah, corn's a grass. And then I looked it up and corn is a grass. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I'm picking up all of this corn. I'm picking up all this corn. I'm picking up all this grass. I hate this. I hate centipede grass. It grows so freaking much. And it's like it's one long line, and then it turns into 20 bajillion different lines. And you're just like, why can't I get rid of you? And then, okay, so I got Indian lilies. They're right here. They're doing really good. They're actually growing kind of weird, and I don't know why. They're growing like this. Can you guys see that? I don't know why they're growing like that. That's kind of weird. I should just toss dirt on top of that. That's what I should do, right? I'm really excited for my pepper plants. I'm really excited for everything, to be honest with you. And oh yeah, I was saying earlier how I got some seeds in, right? So I got a pack of Bring Home the Butterflies, this pollinator mix, and a hummingbird mix. The only name I remember is Bring Home the Butterflies. But I just watered them, so they're all like laying down. But I started them and I dumped seeds in them. So you got 5, or this is a 6 cube tray. 1, 2, 3. And this one is a this is a 9 cube, and this is a 6 cube tray. So I got 4 in here of one, 5 of the other, and then I got 4 in here of one, and then the rest is like a mixture of everything. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to plant those around. I'll plant them in with the sunflowers. I'll plant them probably over there in the in those round pots that I planted something in before, but stuff never came up. And then I'll probably plant some where the spinach was in my raised bed. That one where the CDs are. And I'll probably plant some around the strawberries too. I want that. Or maybe along here. I don't know. I'm still thinking. But I know I really want it around the yard because I like flowers, and my husband really likes to feed the bees and the butterflies. And he likes hummingbirds, but he doesn't like the other birds because, well, they eat our plants and our seeds and everything. So I have to watch out for the other birds. I'm going in. I'm sweating. I have to. I have no choice. I mean, I could stay out here, but it's not a good idea. But I really just, I don't know. I want flowers everywhere, but I also want food. And with flowers comes food. So, you know, that's a thing. Guys, I'm tired. I'm tired of being bedridden. I still have so much to do. I have to, figure out where I'm going to plant those, because they're almost all of the seeds in those trays have popped up, and I'm going to use those trays again for some other stuff, you know, like I was thinking about planting some kale and some chard leeks and other kinds of lettuces. Although it is getting hotter, so I'm thinking about doing it a little later in the year. But I don't know. But I know that I need to get better first. And I know that I'm kind of super excited. But guys, that's all for now. I'll see you again. Bye.